No, just a few. I think Suchutik, and then there's a Bebas Behechus. Like if they ask me what you're doing, I know how to respond to that, and then I know what. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Hello and welcome to Press Pact Interviews. I'm Nazir Ganaie, and today we are joined by a very special guest, Mariyam Alavi. She's the editor of First Check. Mariyam ji, बहुत shukriya. Right now you're in Kashmir.
Yes.
First Check is something that deals and that does a lot of work in health sector, health scenario. क्या लगता है आपको कि जब First Check की बात करते हैं तो misinformation, disinformation, खासतौर से जो ये health sector में, health scenario में है, how does your organization work in this field?
So thank you so much for talking to me today. So First Check is a very unique health information platform. We are an initiative under Data Leads, which is a Delhi-based award-winning digital media and tech company. So what First Check does is essentially our mission or goal in life is to safeguard public health against misinformation and make sure that every person has access to credible, verified, trustworthy information when it comes to their health, so that they can make informed choices and healthy choices in life. Because our motto has been, because health matters, facts matter. That's what we work on. So now how do we do this? We do this in multiple ways. One is that, like I said, ensuring access to credible information. So there's some editorial work that goes on. We do reports, ground reports, investigative stories, features, etc. And also fact-checking the myriad of health-related misinformation that's available online, which we are hit with on a daily basis. We do some of that. We do some ongoing research. As you can see, that's one of the reports that we have done in collaboration.
Misinformation vectors in India.
So it's called Health Misinformation Vectors in India. Yes, it's essentially looking at the kind of health misinformation that's prevalent in the country. How is it spread? What kind of technology is used to spread this sort of misinformation and disinformation, etc. We do some advocacy work, wherein we have the Health of India Summit in Delhi every year, annually. So we also collaborate. So at the heart of the work that First Check does also is a global network of experts. This has been a painstaking exercise that thankfully my predecessors had already undertaken, but we've built this global network of healthcare experts, including doctors, healthcare professionals, scientists, data scientists, fact checkers, health journalists, etc. We have about 53 members from 24 countries across the globe. So that's huge, and that's like a big network, and they actually support us in the work that we do at First Check as well. So yeah, that's a little bit of what we do.
Now that you are in Jammu, it's a long work, and I think in a place like India, where you have most of the focus on political happenings. Now that you are in Kashmir, and Kashmir is known for the beauty, for the meadows and the mountains, and also for the conflict stories. How do you see health scenario coming up in this sector? Because now that you have been interacting with doctors, you have also been able to get some of the reports out nationally, but some of the parameters from Kashmir also.
So I mean, Kashmir has always been an interesting place, and also like this is home for me, right? So because my in-laws are from Jammu and Kashmir, so I know how it plays out here. Like so, even if you talk about even from a conflict perspective, there's all these reports which talk about there are mental health issues. That's also health, right? And there's then culturally as well here. What you've noticed is, when I got married for the first time, one of those stark things for me was, if somebody falls ill, आप डॉक्टर के पास नहीं जाते हो पहले, आप फार्मासिस्ट के पास जाते हो, ठीक है? आप उनको अपना सिम्टम्स बताते हो, यू गेट ओवर द काउंटर, जो भी वो एंटीबायोटिक भी लिख के दे देगा आपको, ठीक है? हाँ, ठीक है, वो भी लिख के देगा, आप वो खा लेते हो. So and AMR is a big concern in this country now, right? Like because why is this? Because we've been self-prescribing antibiotics, we've been indiscriminately using antibiotics, that we've built a resistance to it. So now when we actually need antibiotics, it's not really working for us, right? So that is also a health crisis, a public health crisis. So that is also stemming from sort of a misinformation, right? More than misinformation, it's an information void there. You really don't know the dangers that's involved with it. Why is this not right? Why you shouldn't do this? What are the consequences of this? So when you don't have all that information, that's where it's that empty space that misinformation and disinformation fills, right? So that's the problem. So health is a major concern anywhere in the world, and because Jammu and Kashmir is as much a part of the world as well, so it's a big concern here as well. Yeah.
So any plans of having collaborations in Jammu and Kashmir to do some more ground shaking work?
Yeah, no, I mean, so at Data Leads and at First Check, we really believe in the power of collaborations, right? We believe that the only way forward. I remember during the Health of India Summit, our aim was, which has been a guiding principle for since then, is about building a healthier India together. We realize that if we want to build an India, where we want to build a country and a world where everybody has equitable access to quality healthcare, everybody has equitable access to credible, trustworthy health information, everybody has access to life-saving remedies and treatments. All that is only possible if we all work together, right? So of course, we are always open to collaborations and partnerships, etc. So please feel free to reach out to me as well.
Mariyam, Kashmir has gone through a lot of transitions. Since post 1989, we have seen many episodes. We have seen many events happening on the ground where people have seen worse on the streets. This has really impacted the mental, psyche of the people. Does your organization somehow consider this as a work area somewhere where they do the mapping of this? You have most of the cases are PTSD cases and other areas. Have you done any mapping in that area?
We haven't done anything yet, but of course, it's something that we should be looking at as well. Mental health is as important as any other aspect of health. So yes, that should be something that we can look at. I mean, I'm not too clear on the data. We haven't done any research on that.
So lastly, have you picked up any Kashmiri words or?
No, just a few. I think Suchutik. And then there's a Bebas Behechus. Like if they ask me what are you doing, I know how to respond to that, and then I know what. Yeah, I think that's about it. I know. I think it's a little unfair because I've come from Kerala. Malayalam is much more difficult to understand. With Kashmiri, I think there are some Urdu-sounding words here and there, so sometimes I can fill in the blanks. Okay. But no, that's the only two phrases I've actually learned.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mariyam. It has been an honor to have you on the show.
Thank you.
And we look forward to collaborate with you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.